7 questions to ask yourself to decide if the relationship you are in is toxic or may become toxic. Before we get into the questions, let's determine what an unhealthy or toxic relationship is. An unhealthy or toxic relationship is one that overall inflicts more negative emotions than positive emotions. This relationship could create a lot of anxiety and/or have a lot of arguments and potentially escalate to violence. I want to preface this video by saying if you are currently experiencing domestic violence, reach out to local authorities or loved ones for help. You are not alone. Is my partner always in touch with me 24/7 or keeping tabs on me and controlling who I hang out with? This could be an early sign that your partner is or may start trying to control you. Your partner giving you a lot of attention and taking up a lot of your time could be acute in the beginning. But when you start to spend time with other friends and family and communication starts to get less frequently, your partner may get angry with you or threaten you with leaving. Some more concerning behaviors this could lead to in the future include separating you from your friends and family, arguing with you when you are not giving them your undivided attention, and potentially gaslighting your friends against you so they can have you all to themselves. 2. Is this too good to be true? Sadly enough, sometimes when something feels too good to be true, it's because it is. This one can be very difficult to sense in the beginning, but when someone is trying to manipulate you into liking them, they can come off as extremely likable and charming at the beginning. They may overly flirt and/or pretend they have very similar interests to yourself to get you interested in them quickly. When you get the feeling of being swept off your feet or butterflies from someone, it is easy for your judgment about that person to get clouded, and that will be great for this person because they want you to think they are the only person that you will need from now on. 3. Is this relationship moving too quickly for me? I want to start by saying I am no expert on how quickly relationships should go, but moving too quickly can be detrimental to the success of a relationship. This could mean moving in too early or saying overly affectionate words such as, "I love you," too early. This person could spend large amounts of money on you early, or push you to spend the night at their place before you are comfortable doing so. Anyone who is progressing the relationship faster than you are comfortable with is usually a red flag. 4. Is this relationship overly intimate for the stage of the relationship we are in? This one may be extremely hard to decipher in this day and age because it seems that most relationships or situationships start with intimacy involved very early. There are many reasons that involving intimacy early can be a red flag. The main reason to avoid early intimacy is due to the effect it has on the brain, hormones, and emotions. During intimacy, many areas of the brain seem to shut off or become less active, such as social judgment and awareness, whereas other areas of the brain, such as ones that are responsible for physical drive and emotional processing, function higher than normal during intimacy. Dopamine, a chemical in the brain that promotes feelings of desire, euphoria, satisfaction, and reward, is released in higher amounts during intimacy and can feel similar to eating certain foods or ingesting certain substances. In short, early intimacy releases chemicals and hormones in the brain that at the very least cause happiness, and some even say promote a physical connection between two people. This can be an easy way for a partner to get you attached early so you feel more dependent on the relationship early on. My rule of thumb is to wait at least a month to a month and a half to engage in intimacy because by then most people wanting just that will have left, saving you the heartbreak. 5. Do I hold myself back from saying or doing things I want to do because I am afraid of displeasing my partner? Some may describe this as the feeling of walking on eggshells. This can be a sign of controlling behavior as they are making you feel like you can't say or do what you want to say or do. Another way this can cause problems is you may feel that you can't address any problems with your partner, which can hinder the development of the relationship. 6. Am I putting more effort into this than my partner? Any relationship you are in, especially in the beginning, should have equal effort. If equal effort is not present, you may wind up in a situation where you are putting in all of the work for the relationship and feel burnt out in the relationship. 7. Am I violating my boundaries or settling for someone who doesn't meet all of my needs or standards? It may seem like a small issue at first, or your potential partner doesn't have one of the qualities that you look for in a partner, but settling early on can lead to overall dissatisfaction later on in the relationship. If your partner or potential partner is trying to push you into violating boundaries or ground rules you two have set, that is also a major red flag that they do not respect you and a sign that you should probably get out of the relationship before it is too late. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that these tips have helped you out. Be sure to drop a like below the video and subscribe for more psychology tips.